Right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I was like to kiss. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Please quit dismissing and invalidating your partner, because for a long time they're going to continue to beg and fight for this relationship to work. But I'm telling you, you will break their spirit with all the fighting and the defensiveness and the shutting down and treating their feelings like they're a burden. Trust me, I ran my marriage into the ground. I put mine on autopilot, and I'll just give you a pro tip for free. The plane eventually crashes. Stop calling them too needy. Stop calling them too sensitive, too emotional, because it's prideful. You think you're the judge of what's normal. And I understand that they have things they need to work on too. I'm not arguing that. I'm asking you, what are you willing to work on your side of the street? Are you able to take any accountability when you mess up? Are you able to apologize and repair when you unintentionally hurt the person that you love? Or do you really think that yelling and calling them names and dismissing their hurts is the loving thing to do? Because when they leave, you'll still be blindsided somehow. And you're going to say, I didn't know they were so unhappy. And the only problem is that they told you in multiple different ways. You refused to listen. You weren't a safe place for them to actually share their true feelings because you punished them for having them. You taught them how to live life without you, and eventually they realized the pain of leaving was less than the pain of staying. And you don't understand why they won't just give you one more chance, right? It's because for them, this relationship died of 1,000 paper cuts. And the fact that you still don't notice that they're standing there bleeding is proof that one more chance would just mean one more cut.
Wow. Who was that? Is that Johnny on... I think that's his name. Johnny on the internet. Johnny on YouTube. What's his name? Somebody help me. Jimmy Knowles. I love his work. And sometimes it's Jimmy on relationships. That's who he is. That's how you find him. You type in Jimmy on relationships. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second hour of the Voice of Reason. And I do topics that are atypical. They're not normal. We're not talking about what everybody else is talking about. I'm not talking about, the baby hair fad. Everybody has baby hair all of a sudden. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about BBLs. I'm talking about the real reason why your relationship isn't working. Because most of us refuse to do the real work. And everybody has now bastardized the term work, inner work, self-work, shadow work. Everybody's bastardized it. It's become such a quaint little term. Let me tell you something. It hurts. It's not easy to do self-work. It's not easy to face yourself. It's not easy to embrace yourself. And I'm talking about the parts of yourself that you disown. The parts of yourself that you discard. If you're discarding parts of yourself, what makes you think you're not going to discard another person? If you're idealizing who you think you are, what makes you think you don't have versions of your partner dancing around in your head? I know you don't want to hear it put like that, but I don't give a damn. Tonight's topic, the polyamory, the polyamorous psyche. How many versions of your partner are you with And are you with the human part of them? The real part? The part that needs love, empathy, consideration, kindness, understanding? Are you with that part? Or are you with the part that you can get something from? If you would just tap dance a little bit. Cue the instrumental. Do we have a soulful instrumental? What's a very soulful instrumental? We need a soulful, something soothing, cosmic, dissonant, but grounding. We need something fly. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, top of the world to you. Welcome home. You're tuned in to the Voice of Reason, the only show in the galaxy willing to drag your ego into broad daylight and ask it for paperwork. Come on, let's get it. Tonight we have a topic so heavy, it just might need a forklift. The polyamory of the psyche. How many versions of your partner are you secretly dating at the same time? At the same damn time. Hey, the Voice of Reason is on complete fire. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey, come on. We on one tonight. Hit the hotline. Come on. You didn't think your mind was monogamous, did you? You didn't think your trauma was going to sit quietly while love walked in with fresh flowers. Nah. Your psyche keeps an entire harem on payroll. And not one of them got a W-2. I'm sorry. Let it cook, Andy. Let it cook, man. Yeah. First question that hits the table. Which internal version of your partner gets the most airtime? Huh? That's the one your childhood raised? Not your partner? Your inner child still runs the radio station? And guess what? It only plays oldies. Old wounds, old patterns, old fears, old echoes. Your partner shows up at dinner like, hey, babe, how was your day? And your trauma hears, why weren't you good enough today? You think you're arguing with them, but you're swinging on a hologram your nervous system projected onto their face. That's not relationships, that's reruns, reenactments. And here's the coldest part. Until you learn how to see without the fog, you engage in emotional catfishing. What? What is emotional catfishing? Yeah, you think they're cheating. Baby, you cheating. You're cheating with the fear-edited version of them living rent-free in your skull. Yeah. The Voice of Reason is on complete fire tonight. How many versions of your partner do you have in your head? Who are you really dating? Are you dating the human version of them? And are you giving them the human version of yourself? Yeah, the Voice of Reason is in here. I want to know. You got sub-personalities running a coup inside your psyche. The wounded child, the street lawyer, the abandoned one, the overthinker, the silent assassin, the people pleaser, the protector who don't listen. And all of them answer before your partner even finishes a sentence. Who in the hell are you dating? More importantly, what are you hiding and why? What portion of yourself are you hiding, and for what purpose? Why hide from the person who is sent to love you as you are? Can you be loved as you are if you don't love yourself as you are? We got to do this tonight. My niece Attila is on the phone. We're going to get her back in here. We've got questions. You already know what it is. I need you to tell me the truth tonight, Attila. Well, you tell the truth every night. So,
do you want to hear the truth?
We do.
Are we ready?
Yes,
right.
We're ready. We're ready.
Let's go.
When a conflict arises, can you effectively pause the conversation and ask yourself, am I currently speaking to my partner or to the trauma-generated composite character I have rendered from their face?
I should, but usually I want to be right.
Come on!
Goes out the window. Usually I'm more like concerned about trying to get my point across.
Man, you telling the truth tonight. You really cooking tonight. Yeah, you really on one tonight.
Gonna lie. Because you know my words be like sabers, like ding ding. So like I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get him. But again, that makes the adversarial relationship. So I'm trying to learn to listen a lot more. I'm working on it.
Oh, you cooking. You don't know. You really cooking tonight. Well, I got questions then.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're in the home run derby. The home run derby is when my niece jumps on the phone and I ask her questions and she attempts to knock them out the park. Tonight, she's swinging for the fences. How does the version of your partner you interact with during moments of fear contrast with the version that appears during moments of secure attachment and vulnerability?
I would say when I'm in fear, he's defensive and closed off. We mirror each other pretty well in that regard. It's interesting you ask about the secure part because I feel like it varies. Like, I notice like conversations go a lot smoother, and I would say that there are times where I get to see like what I would call rare glimpses of this person where I'm like, dang, I didn't know they felt like that. And it's refreshing, whether it's something I want to hear or not. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I get to hear it. So I kind of hold on to that, especially in my anxious moments.
And
I kind of save the best for last a little bit on that.
Okay. Let's keep it going because you're cooking right now. You're really cooking. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're 4 for 4 right now. The core thesis suggests you're cheating on the actual human when you're only engaging with the versions of them in your head. From a psychological, philosophical, and spiritual vantage point, is true relational fidelity even possible when this is happening?
I would say no, but it's interesting you frame it as cheating because if that person is only showing a curated version of themselves, maybe they're open. They're in an open relationship with you and you just don't know it.
Ooh, they in an open relation. Ciao.
Like they're like, how would I say it? I feel like some people see certain parts of themselves as sacred. And so the deeper in relationship you go, the more of them you get to see. And in a sense, I can't really fault that because I do feel like that comes out of protection, like a protection mechanism. So I don't know. I'm weird. I would find that intriguing. Like to me, I'm like, ooh, what more else can we uncover here?
Well, you know what? Is this like a preferred form of cheating then? If you get to fantasize about another version of your partner, like if cheating involves a secret emotional affair, we are, are we all engaging in a form of psychological infidelity by maintaining intense, unverified relationships with idealized or demonized internal projections of our partners?
Maybe we're more so engaging in like a spiritual fetish of sorts. I heard someone say that a fetish is like a desire that you have to be met, if you catch my drift. But a kink is something that's consensual. So I kind of wonder if this is more like a spiritual fetish of sorts that you share with your partner that both of you are embarrassed to speak about. Because there's a part of you that is attracted to the uncovering of that person's nature. Because really, you're just uncovering yourself. I hope that answers your question.
I love it. Niece, one more question. One more question, then I will let you go, I promise. Does acknowledging the polyamory of the psyche make a relationship fundamentally more complex or ultimately more honest and authentic?
I would say the latter. Like, it's definitely, I say it frees you, to me. Like, there's a certain freedom in being able to say, like you said, that there are multiple versions of this person, and I'm acknowledging that I want to explore, understand, and create compassion and empathy. Space for them.
Okay. I could smoke a bag of that if I smoked. Listen, niece, guess what you just did, baby girl?
All right, Houston in the building.
Houston, Texas is on the board. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call and join this national discussion. We're on complete fire tonight. Somebody said, play Super Freak in that joint. I will not. We've got songs, man. Let me tell you right now, the voice of reason is on complete fire. We're starting the conversation. You already know it's up to you to finish it. I want you to call in. Get to your lines. It's 1-800-920-1580. When we come forward, more from this blazing hot topic.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
September is World Alzheimer's Month, a time to shine a light on a public health crisis that deeply impacts Black families. 1 in 5 Black adults ages 70 and older is living with Alzheimer's disease, or AD, and the risk is twice as high compared to white adults. But AD isn't just forgetting a name or losing track of time. Signs of early AD could be repeating questions, missing appointments, or struggling with bills and daily tasks. These things aren't a normal part of aging. Here's the good news. Treatments are available that may help if AD is diagnosed early. If you notice changes in memory or daily routines, whether in yourself or a loved one, don't wait. Early diagnosis and intervention are key to managing AD effectively. To learn more about AD and a potential treatment option, visit treatalsearly.com. That's treatalzearly.com to learn more about the signs and symptoms and a potential treatment option. This message is brought to you by AZI.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you that we keep us safe. Every girl deserves a chance to shine. That's the belief behind Forgiving for Living, Inc. Since 1999, this organization has been empowering at-risk girls ages 13 to 18, helping them overcome behavioral and mental health challenges. Founder Wendy Gladney's personal journey inspired the mission to give girls hope and purpose through the power of forgiveness. Through their ambassador program, workshops, and annual conference, Forgiving for Living has touched over 3,000 young lives, providing mentoring, life skills, training, and tools for building self-esteem and confidence. You can make a difference. Visit forgivingforliving.org to donate, volunteer, become a mentor, or find help for a young girl in need. Forgiving for Living, Inc., building brighter futures for young girls. Visit forgivingforliving.org today. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580 remembers Robin Ayers on the 1-year anniversary of her passing. 1 year ago this week, we lost a remarkable and vibrant voice. Robin Ayers touched countless lives through her passion, her love, her service, and her smile, which you could see through the radio. KBLA Talk 1580 honors her memory and celebrates the legacy she left behind. Robin, your spirit lives on in every conversation, in every connection, and in every one of us, inspired by your voice. Gone, but never forgotten. KBLA Talk 1580, where voices matter.
You want some more? More. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
If your partner keeps bringing stuff up that happened a month ago or a year ago, it's almost always because repair never landed. So here's what tends to happen. You, the one on the receiving end, feel over it. You're tired. You think, we've already talked about this. Why are we still here? And that makes sense. If it's been brought up 10 times, your instinct is probably to defend yourself at this point. But here's the thing. If their pain keeps getting met with your resistance, it's not going anywhere. Pain doesn't disappear because time has passed. Pain disappears when it feels held. Instead of defending, lean in. And I know your brain might scream, won't that make it worse? I'm trying to make this go away, not blow it up. But actually, attunement is what calms the system down. And yeah, it might swell a bit at first. They might cry, spiral, need to talk it through. And I don't mean by fixing. I mean just staying with it. It actually starts to settle. Because when unhealed pain gets activated in the present and you argue with it instead of attuning to it, it digs in deeper and fights to be heard. When they come to you, that's the moment to be a soft place to land. You bring your truth later when you're both more resourced. And when you do, it needs to come without blame or punishment. And the goal is that they'll do that for you too. The next time they circle back to something old, don't roll your eyes or shut the door. Instead, try turning toward it. Ask what it needs. Show that part it's safe enough to unwind. And if you do that consistently, that pain that's been on repeat, it's going to start to come up less because this time the pain actually got met.
So Andy had a question that was sparked from that particular clip. And when they say attunement, right? Emotional attunement is awareness of it. And then being able to sit with it without judgment. So like Krishnamurti would say, the highest form of intelligence is to be able to observe without judgment. Then you have people like Ross Rosenberg who come along and say, observe, don't absorb, right? But when you're triggered, you tend to get caught up a little bit and you tend to absorb. So that's a practice that one has to go into to be able to sit and observe without judgment. Now, again, if you've been traumatized, if you've come from a toxic upbringing, dysfunctional upbringing, abusive upbringing, traumatic upbringing, that's what's going to be informing your observation. So learning how to observe without judgment is key. That's attunement. I see you, pain. I hear you, trigger, but I'm not turning over control to you. That's emotional attunement. Emotionally attuned means being aware of, understanding, and responding to another's feelings in a validating and supportive way. It goes beyond empathy by actively resonating with their emotional state. I'm going to have to stop them there because this is when you get into semantics and wordplay, right? attunement and I would argue that attunement and empathy are the same thing. Just because people have misunderstood what empathy is and misused it and bastardized it and applied it to situations, it's the same thing as attunement. Like I said, it goes, what they wrote is it goes beyond the actively, it goes beyond empathy by actively resonating with their emotional state, recognizing both verbal and nonverbal cues, and making them feel seen, heard, and understood. This builds trust and deeper connection in relationship. Of course, you can't offer that attunement to somebody else effectively and prolonged if you haven't offered that same thing to yourself. Heavy stuff tonight. Tonight's topic got people wanting to talk. Are you an emotional catfisher? Your partner thinks they're getting something and then you pop out and it's something else? Tonight's topic has been quite heavy. I want to get somebody in here right now. Callie Soul, Denver, Colorado is on the line. Callie?
Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Yeah. I know you feel like these topics be aimed right at you, but they're not.
What? Me?
Your spirit, let me tell you something about you. You're not calling in unless your spirit says, we got to do this tonight. That's what I've learned. Yeah, I observe.
Look here now. Don't tell me how my life.
But am I lying, though? Have I lied one time? That spirit.
I disagree, but okay.
That spirit said, get out there. Go on. Go on out there.
Okay.
All right, well, tell me, Sweetness Callie, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Well, I'm a little, I get the spiritual polyamory thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still trying to grasp it and maybe dance around it a little bit too.
I know this. Come on. I'm listen, I'm ready for you, Callie. I know you playing right now. Callie is one of the wisest old souls I know. And Callie is over here moonwalking like Michael Jackson in Pasadena at the Motown 25. As a matter of fact, you just hold tight. When we come forward, we going back to Denver, Colorado. We going to get our auntie together. She not my auntie. She y'all auntie. I got to talk to y'all like, hey, man, tell your auntie goodbye now. It's uncle and auntie time, all right? When we come forward, more from Zoe and Callie Soul.
You know you got me spellbound. What else can it be? Moving sidewalks. I don't see under my feet.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Los Angeles is now 1,000 days away from the closing ceremony of the 2028 Paralympic Games. Black Mayor Karen Bass marked the milestone at a Westchester climbing center, noting the Games will debut paraclimbing.
We are 1,000 days away from the Paralympics.
She stressed making the events inclusive for athletes with disabilities. President Trump says he'll be in Baltimore on December 13th for the Army-Navy game at M&T Bank Stadium. The announcement comes amid renewed attention on his past criticism of the city. Trump has previously clashed with Black Governor Wes Moore and Black Mayor Brandon Scott, even as Baltimore reports major drops in violent crime this year. And singer John Legend says he had to negotiate his stage name after an adult film producer and rockabilly musician named Johnny Legend raised trademark issues. They reached an agreement, and Legend joked he kept his promise not to make adult films or rockabilly music. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This Thanksgiving, take the family to new heights at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Enjoy ride and dine at Pines Cafe or a holiday meal at both Pines Cafe or Peaks Restaurant. Lunch and dinner with stunning views, 8,500 feet above the desert floor. Visit pstramway.com. Rise into wonder.
At the tone, please record your message.
You ready? Drop it! Mr. Tavis Smiley, preach it. Thank you, man. Politics in this country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
An official message from Medicare.
Couple more minutes, and we'll start this month's book club.
You know, I usually love a plot twist, but this year, I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And you gotta make sure your drugs are covered. That's important.
So is saving money.
Review all your options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Roger and Tracy saved over $18,400. Cynthia was recovering from a family tragedy and saved over $10,300. If you are drowning in debt, then call Debt Blue. Debt Blue is a professional debt negotiation firm with over 20 years of experience helping people pay back a fraction of what they owe. Learn how to cut your debt up to half or maybe more. Be debt-free in 24 to 48 months, even with bad credit. With an A+ rating from the BBB, you can rest easy knowing Debt Blue is going to deliver guaranteed debt reduction. Debt Blue offers a success guarantee. You pay nothing unless your debt is reduced or completely resolved. That's right. You save money or it's free. Call now for significant debt relief and a free consultation. 800-200-8879. That's 800-200-8879. You don't have to declare bankruptcy. This program works if you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in debt. Call for your free consultation today. 800-200-8879. That's 800-200-8879.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is on a mission to fight hunger and provide nutritious food to those in need across our community. They partner with federal, state, and local programs advocating for better policies and funding for critical hunger relief programs like Cal Fresh, the Emergency Food Assistance Program, and the Child and Adult Care Food Program. The food bank works with coalitions and local representatives to make sure hunger is addressed in every district of LA County. They also run nutrition education campaigns, raise hunger awareness, and source nutritious food for distribution, all while supporting regulations that allow food pantries to operate safely. Want to help? Visit lafoodbank.org or call 323-234-3030 to volunteer or find a food bank near you. Together, we can ensure that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
I've got dreams to remember. I've got dreams to remember. Honey, I saw you there last night. Another man's arms holding you tight. Nobody knows what I feel inside. All I know, I walked away and cried. I've got dreams to remember. Listen to me. I've got dreams. Rough dreams. Dreams to remember. I know you said he was just a friend, but I saw him kiss you again and again. These eyes of mine, they don't fool me. Why did he hold you so tenderly? I've got dreams.
Have you ever ended anything? Without motive? Without coercion? Without pressure? Without giving up something in order to have something else? You understand? Ending. Have you ever ended a particular form of pleasure without any motive, without any suggestive demands? Just take, for instance, attachment. Attachment to a friend, to a
No,
family,
pause it. Hold on, because Krishnamurti is cooking with some of the hottest grease I have ever experienced on The Voice of Reason. And it really, as a matter of fact, started from the beginning. And I got to say this. How many times have you been with somebody and you guys fell out? And the person was like, I don't even know you anymore. Right? Who are you? How many times have you heard that? Like, you're treating me as if I'm a perfect stranger. Who are you? That is a clear indicator to me, anyway, that they've been dating a version of you. They haven't been dating the whole you. They signed up for a piece of you. They have an idea, an image, a construct in their mind about you. Were you there to protect their inner child? Were you there to finish their parents' work? What were you there for? Right? I'm confused. Has anybody ever told you, who are you? Who are you? I never thought you would do something like that. I never thought you would say something like that. Why? Who is this person I'm dealing with? If you were dealing with the whole me, you would know that I have the capacity for that. Being a whole human being, a whole fractured person who is working their way towards individuation, you would know that the potentiality for such a display is imminent. Right? Hopefully we can avoid it, but it might be imminent. It's there. The potentiality is there, right? Let's start where the lies begin. Your nervous system. Your partner says, hey, babe, can you pass the salt? But your trauma version hears, why didn't you save yourself in 1996? See, your partner ain't the problem. Your internal cast been rehearsing all day, waiting up to jump on stage and play the victim. Tell the truth. I'm not here to supplement what you ignore. Did you hear it? You want me to say it again? I'm not here to supplement the inner work you ignore. I'm here to experience the complete fractured you as you move towards individuation. You're here to experience the complete fractured me as I move towards individuation. And then we create space for the imperfection, for the incomplete aspects of ourselves. Safe space, grace, love, consideration, caring. Yes, it's hard, right? It's difficult to do that, right? Callie Soul is on the line. I want to get her in here. I wanted to set that up for you, Callie. Hey! Come on, sweetie.
We're both on the path to individuation.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I should be a little bit more patient.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm trying to exercise that muscle lately. For me, the patience looks like at least sitting and observing.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before, it was just like, throw it in the trash.
Wow.
But we've had that discussion before.
Wait, throw it in the trash or a person?
Throw the people in the trash.
Lord have mercy.
Throw the whole person in the trash. Like,
discard. No. This is crazy. No.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like my tolerance is low, and sometimes I wonder if it's because I'm not yet a physical mother yet, so I haven't had to be patient with the child. And like when kids get into stuff or they say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, a parent is to gently guide them in the right direction. I ain't did that yet in life. So
you need a child to teach you how to be patient with people. Is that what you? I'm not saying.
Sometimes I do wonder that. Sometimes I really do wonder that because I see where, I have friends that are mothers and I see their patience, or we'll have discussions and they'll take it a whole nother direction. They'll give me another way of looking at it. And I'm like, yeah, no, that was not the first thing that came to my mind. Sometimes and I know that it's ego, but I'm like, are you stupid? Are you obtuse? Like, I don't have time to. But like I said, I'm learning to observe. But in that, I still see where there's a lot of ego because in my observance, I'm not able to do it without judgment. Now, I might not say nothing to you, but I'm still sitting back just giving you enough rope to hang yourself because I know you're going to do it.
So now I have the ultimate question for you.
Yes.
Have you dated or have you had in your own mind projections and versions of the person that you were dating? And those projections and images were tailored for a certain aspect of yourself. Like, I will give this part of myself to that person that I've, kind of envisioned in this person. Have you ever done that?
Yes.
Can you share?
I show up as who I am. So whatever a person needs in a moment, if I'm able to mend it, that's how I'm going to show up. A lot of times it's listening, maybe a plate of food, a conversation, a drink, whatever. And if they want it, my opinion. Now, and that's been a new thing because I used to just offer up my opinion. But I've at least learned now to, just listen. And I think sometimes that makes people uncomfortable because it's like, you're not saying nothing. And I'm like, do you really want to hear what I have to say?
Do you?
Do you? And I do operate from a place of divine equanimity. So I'm going to give you what it looked like over here, and I'm going to give you what it looked like over there. And that's why, I often have friends that will sit down and talk to me because they know I can give it to you, lay it all out on the table. I've never had a problem with honesty in that way. But I do see like myself with those spiritual track shoes in the corner. In some of these situations where I'm like, where's the trash can? We got to walk this down to the trash.
Not the person, though. The problem. You walk the problem to the trash, not the person. And walking the problem to the trash is really attuning yourself to the problem. What is the problem about? Is the problem within me? Right? So if you throw the person away, you think the problem is gone. No, the problem just went dormant. The person triggered the problem in you. It makes sense?
It does.
You don't want to do this, do you?
I don't want to hear that.
I know that. I feel your spirit. You don't want to hear it like that. I know. But
I'm gonna work on it, though. I'm work on it. We gonna see.
Well, no, let's pull back. Why don't you want to hear it that way?
Because I'm still seeing the problem as in the other person or other people. I see where people have become adept at emotional hijacking. They know just what to say to save their space in your life, if you will, for a little bit longer.
Could you have misinterpreted them as emotional hijackers? Could you, in fact, be attracting these people that you have labeled emotional hijackers? What internal constitution serves as a psycho-spiritual magnet that brings in the emotional hijacker, the one that lives in you? What idea, what belief?
Yeah, I've been analyzing that a lot now, and I would say that it's childhood wounds.
How do they find you? Is it the wound? Is the wound the magnet?
I'm not sure yet, honestly.
I mean, there's no wrong answer. I just want to know how you feel about it.
On a vibrational level, it feels absolutely disturbing. Like I feel like it shakes my spirit to its core.
Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. When we come forward, boy, Cali Soul, man, I swear, man, it's olive oil, it's saffron oil, it's avocado oil, it's the Trinity. You understand? Bell peppers, onions, celery. She might even throw some carrots in there too. Let me tell you something, man. Auntie Callie be cooking when we come forward. Boy, we gonna get some more of this goodness.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
Vicks.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
An official message from Medicare.
Couple more minutes, and we'll start this month's book club.
You know, I usually love a plot twist, but this year, I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And you gotta make sure your drugs are covered. That's important.
So is saving money.
Review all your options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
If you've been diagnosed with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, this is what it sounds like to be 1,000,000 miles away. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. In clinical trials, at least 70% of patients saw at least 90% clearer skin at 16 weeks. Results may vary. Tremfya is also indicated for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Call 1-800-526-7736 or visit tremfya.com.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I would do anything for you. Won't let your heart ache. Never let no one before you. Don't let this fade away. And I will write flatline skies if it means more you. No matter where we go, I'll guide you like in your dark. And if I'm dreaming, let me sleep. I don't want your love to leave. I don't wanna fall too far, just ride this high that you're giving me. No, I don't wanna wake up.
Because there's a point where some people, and none of you are in that category because you wouldn't be here, go over a line where they're too identified with the past and the trauma that, like, actually to go inward and do this work would almost kill them, or they're too identified as that pattern. And this is why we got to stop trying to get our parents to get this stuff and just stop getting, because there's a line where it's too late. It's too much trauma. They're too identified as the pattern. And so they associate any inner work as death because it would kill off the pattern, which they associate as them. They do not understand this concept that they're the now, and they live in what they think is the real world. And you got to understand, where people are is where they are. And some people will opt to not change for the rest of their life. Ooh. And it's too scary at one point. It's just, there's too much of your life that you will identify as a lie if you change. And you're too identified as the character you created to transcend the trauma. And that's why we got to just surrender where people are and not need other people to get it. And
Kyle Cease, my goodness, man. Kyle don't be playing. But we want to get Callie Soul in here because she ain't playing either. Callie? Oh, you not playing. Did you hear everything he said?
No.
Well, I'll say
I was in my thoughts.
I'll say it. Your partner isn't the problem. Right? You said you were having a difficult time seeing them as the problem, which is why it's so easy for you to throw them away. You said you even will tailor certain behaviors. You know, if they need a sandwich, you'll get them a sandwich. If they need some nurturing, you'll give them some nurturing. If they need some advice, you'll do, right?
But I don't think that that's tailoring. In fact, it's not tailoring for me. That's just who I am, and that's how I show up.
Yes, but
I'm a service-oriented individual.
Yes, but you've already admitted here, this is a continuation of one conversation. and it's fragmented, right? Because it's over episodes, right? Right?
Okay.
I don't want to take you back to the time you said what you said, because you know what you said.
You ain't supposed to be going to the past. You're supposed to be right here with me right now.
Yes, but I'm trying to get you to see.
I hear you.
Right. There's certain patterns. There's certain ways that you used to engage or that you're now starting to uncover. You don't want to engage that way, right?
Right.
Right. So ideas like people can be thrown away or people can be seen as the problem, right? Might be part of the scaffolding that needs investigation. What? And I know there might be some people out there that are just horrible people that, you know what, these are bad people. And I've tried to work with them. I've tried to give them grace. I've tried to pour love. And we're not talking about them. We're talking about people that have been thrown away because they irritated something in you.
Mm-hmm.
What was the something that was irritated?
Being let down. Expectations, my expectations.
Maybe forecasting outward, like you're not going to be able to meet it, right?
I do give fair opportunity. I really do.
I love Kelly.
But then I am like, you know, the one person that ain't ever let me down is me. So I'm going to give you the opportunity. And if you can't pick up the ball and shoot it, then okay.
But isn't that classical dismissive avoidance? I got me regardless.
It is.
Listen, meet me back here tomorrow night so we can finish this work, Callie. You called me early, Callie, so we can finish this work. Listen, I am the VOR, the voice of reason, live on KBLA. Listen, I'll be back here tomorrow with another slapper. You already know how I do. I got topics galore. We want to talk about it. Do you?
And I don't know if I could live alone. Oh, I can't believe that you still love me, baby. It's even possible that you would even care. But I know I can't forget that you let me down.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. A church on Chicago's South Side is destroyed following a fire. This on